Congratulations on deciding to protect your trademark. You've just submitted your application. What happens next? First, an attorney is assigned. First, your application on Trademarkia is routed to Legal Force RAPC, the law firm handling trademark filings through Trademarkia. Your case is assigned to a U.S. licensed attorney who will take 3 to 5 days to review your application. After working with you to make sure your application is complete, the mark is filed with the United States Patent and Trademark Office, or USPTO. Second, government reviews your filing. After we file, the USPTO Trademark Examiner reviews your trademark to determine if it meets the registration requirements. These examiners ensure each and every registered mark conforms to USPTO rules. It can be strict. For example, they will not grant a registration for marks that are confusingly similar to the millions of trademarks already registered. After examining your application, the examiner might issue an office action. This usually happens between 3 to 4 months after a mark is filed. An office action is an official correspondence from the USPTO that explains what changes are needed to your application before your trademark can proceed to registration. About 80% of all filed trademark applications will receive a first office action. You and your attorney will have 6 months to respond to the issues raised by the USPTO. The complexity of an office action varies on a case-to-case basis, but many office actions can be overcome with a professionally drafted response. Depending on complexity, Legal Force RAPC may charge between $279 and $649 to respond to an office action. You may also respond yourself, removing power of attorney from your law firm. Once the response is filed with the government, your mark will either move toward registration or receive a final refusal, which isn't really final. You and your attorney can still overcome final refusals by complying with any procedural formalities or by filing an appeal to the Trademark Trial and Appeal Board, a panel of 3 judges who review the decisions made by USPTO examiners. Third, you decide if you want foreign protection. Within 6 months of your trademark filing in the United States, you have the opportunity to file your trademark in different countries around the world while maintaining your priority date. Trademarkia will remind you of these deadlines. Budget permitting, you should consider protecting your trademark in countries where you are likely to sell your products or services. Fourth, the public gets to challenge your filing. After office actions are successfully overcome, the government completes a formal review. They publish your trademark for 30 days, allowing the public to challenge your mark. If someone objects to your mark, they notify the USPTO or your law firm. About 5% of all cases will encounter an opposition by third parties. If your mark receives an opposition, your attorney works with you on an hourly basis to negotiate the best settlement for you or fight the opposition head-on. Fifth, mark gets granted. Once the opposition period is complete, your trademark moves toward registration. You might be asked to submit additional documentation if your mark was not in commerce at the time of filing. After all the formalities are complete, your mark is registered. Assuming everything goes smoothly, the entire process from filing to registration generally takes between 8 to 18 months. Sixth, maintaining your rights. Your trademark rights don't last forever. The USPTO requires additional filings after the first 5 years and every 10 years thereafter. Your registered trademark lasts as long as you continue renewing it and proving to the USPTO that your mark is still in commerce.